I'm the writer-in-residence in Dunleary Rathdown, and I'm here with Vita Coleman, librarian, mother of a young son, and also former music teacher. Vita is one of the facilitators for the baby book clubs, and today we're talking about some of Vita's favourite books to share with young children. So Vita, what have you got here?
I have Steam Train, Dream Train, and it's by Sherri, Duskey, Rinker and Tom Lichtenheld. And this is a beautiful story. It is really lush. It's a bedtime story, really. It's about a train making its way through the night back to the station, collecting everybody along the way.
Oh, it's beautiful illustrations.
Aren't they stunning? And it's full of really gorgeous alliteration and onomatopoeia, really good sounds, and the rhythm is just fantastic.
So like clickety-clack,
yes,
closer and closer down the track.
Yeah, and there's huffing, chuffing noises as well. So they're really lovely kind of breathy shh kind of sounds, which is what you want at bedtime.
As a music teacher, Vita's all about the sounds.
I am. So as we go through, we learn an awful lot about different parts of the train, which young children around 3 really tend to love. And the different parts are put in bold there, so you can see. So the trusty tender, yes, and it's close behind. So it goes through everything. So there's quite a lot of information, which children at that age love facts. They love to have a thing to tell you the next day. So we move through lots of different animals the whole way through.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it stunning?
Yeah.
So here we go. The hopper's top is open wide. A hopper is like, I know everything about trains. Ask me anything. The hopper is a wide open carriage like that.
Yes.
That holds like things
grain
like gravel
and
grit
things.
and grain.
Yeah.
So cargo can be poured inside. The crew hops to it, one and all. They get to work and to have a ball. And then with a bounce, a pounce, a leap, which is just such a lovely rhyme, 3 boys jump in and fall asleep.
Oh, which is exactly what you want them to do
so
by the end of a book.
It is. So by the end of it, it's just everybody getting really, really sleepy. And then we come to the end here. Here we go. And it zooms right out, and we see a little boy asleep in his bed. And it's his toy train.
Dreaming of his toy train.
And it says, Steam Train, Dream Train, shh.
Good night. Oh,
Pacing
gorgeous
is really
one.
perfect. I can't recommend this one enough. It's my very favourite.
That's fantastic, Vita. So Steam Train, Dream Train.
That's it.
Gorgeous. So Vita, the next one you've chosen is The Highway Rat by Julia Donaldson, illustrated by Axel Scheffler.
I have. I really love this story. Every time we read it, it has the most dramatic voices, and it's great fun. And it has fantastic rhyme and pace. But it's a story about a baddie. There aren't that many stories about baddie, and I really enjoy, with my son, reading him stories that kind of push him a little bit. I think that scary stories are a really good place to explore fear in a safe way with a parent.
Yes.
So we do a lot of where the wild things are and that sort of thing. But this one is particularly good because we think about the reasons that somebody might be bad. And at the end, there is a moment of redemption. So it's fantastic. So there's great pacing throughout the book and beautiful illustrations, and a moment of redemption at the end with a lovely Gruffalo cookie.
Brilliant. Thank you, Vita. And what is the final then one for this age group?
Our
is
final
this
one
lovely fella, is it?
Alfie. It is. Alfie has a very special place in my heart. I read Alfie. My mum read Alfie to me when I was little, and I read Alfie to my son as well. And everybody I know that's kind of around my age, with my age children, we all get a little bit emotional about it. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I think it's that their house is messy, so you can at least feel. Yeah. You can feel a great sense.
And things. So in this book, poor old Alfie shuts himself in the house. So he's gone out for a walk. He gets impatient. He runs inside, and bang, he shuts himself in the house. And the book is all about how he.
How he finds that he's able to help himself, isn't it? Finding independence.
Yeah. But the illustrations are out. They're so warm,
aren't they?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Looking at them now, they are a little bit 70s, but I love that. I love that feel. Yeah. It's brilliant.
It is. I don't think kids know that they're 70s though.
No, but lovely, nostalgic, very warm stories.
Very warm stories of families, things, the everyday and things that children will recognise. Which is important for them to be able to see themselves in stories.
Absolutely.
Bit of reflection.
So thank you very much to Vita for sharing her stories with us. And this is Shirley Hughes' Alfie Gets In First.